Llama Ziglar.
Is walking on the alley. It was really dark and strange to see a well-known CEO walking in that alley at this late, but she has no other option because her car broke down at the middle of road, but thankfully her house wasn't far from there.
Light up your heart and to love you and the stars out to find.
As she was walking, she heard some faint voices but walked further. But as she walked close to the direction, the voice changed into small sniff. She looked at her surroundings, but there was nothing. As she looked down, she saw a small figure sitting and crying. She crouched down at his level to see a small boy, maybe 4 or 5 years old. She looked at him, confused as he touched his shoulder and flinched, looked at her with his swollen eyes. He just looked him in pity. One, hi boy, what are you doing here at this late? He asked him softly, not wanting to scare him. He looked at her with bubbly eyes, making his clothes so he can tell he belonged from a good, wealthy family. She again looked at him, who glooped, feeling scared. I'm lost, please don't hurt me, he said. As the tears left his eyes, he faced the pain in her heart, seeing this child as he knows him very well, as he is a part of her. One, don't worry baby, I'm never gonna hurt you as you are lost. Let us go to play, shall we? She asked him, looked hesitated first, but the smile and held her hand. She left him in the arms. She wiped his dry tears and kissed his forehead. She laughed, looking his blushing face, and started walking towards her face. One, so what's your name, baby boy? He looked at her, smiled like a bunny. She still felt connected with him and smoked. Jungmin is my name, Jungmin. As he let out those words, flashback came in her mind. Flashback, girl. Oh really? What do you think of yourself? A king, huh? Boy, oh no, it's Jungkook. But you can call me daddy too. He looked at him in disbelief.
언젠가 그려왔던 미래가 so high.
Girl, such a jerk, Jungkook, and your future husband, baby girl.
So nice. Oh la 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 la. Oh la 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 la.
Jungmin, Nuna, he flinched, hearing his voice and come back in reality. When, sorry baby, what is it? He looked at him, who is half pout on his face, and he spoke. Jungmin, I'm hungry, Nuna. She smiled and kissed his forehead. One, we're here, sweetheart. Okay, let's go and make something for this hungry bunny. He giggled as he put him down and took the key out and opened the door. He clapped his hand in excitement. Time skip. Jungmin was eating with wine. Just looked him. He looked him as she felt so strange with this kid. He has the same features like him. His deer eyes, that cute bunny smile, and the love of banana milk. All things just target him. Wine baby, can I ask you something? He just looked at her, nodded cutely. She chuckled at his response. So, what are you doing here at night? Jungmin looked down sadly and spoke. Jungmin, I was with my uncle, but then I saw a cat and started following her, but I got lost. Wine sighed and creased his hand and gripped his tears. Why don't worry baby now, tell me what's your father's name and where do you live? As she let out those words, Jungmin happily looked at her. Jungmin, my father's name is Appa and I live in everyone's heart. My grandma said this to me. At that moment, Wine placed her palm on hers and looked at the boy who smiled innocently, and it's not his fault too, he's just 3 years old. Why no, Jungmin, this is not to tell me what others called your father, he said to the boy. Jungmin, others called him handsome and sexy. Nuna, why are you asking so many questions? You know, Nuna, you just look like a mother. I miss my mother. Wine looked at him confused as he said he missed his mother. Maybe because he's lost his grades at clock and it's 11:30. Jungmin also finished eating. Why, let's go, Jungmin. It's late. You should sleep now, she said and left the boy in her arm, who nodded cutely and walked towards her room as it's will good for her. Wine pub. After seeing Jungmin sleeping, I came in the living room. I already had informed cops about Jungmin, and my surprise, there is no news about a missing child who can be this much careless, leaving their child at night and not even make an effort to find them. The thing bothers me is how Jungmin looked like a like him, like a small version of him, but it doesn't change the fact that I hate him. But deep inside me, I know I still have feelings for him, but my hatred is more than my love for him. Now, will he the only person who broke me? He took everything from me, my world, my heart, mostly my child's life. He came on time that day, may I had my child with me. Flashback. I was lying there after giving birth, as it's a very painful and wonderful feeling at the same time. I closed my eyes because of the tiredness I feel after giving birth. After 27 hours, I opened my eyes seeing Mrs. Jin crying, sitting on the couch. I still don't know what happened to her. She never liked me for her son, but she never neglected me. And on the end, my pregnancy days, she took care of me like a small child. I see my mother figure in her. I look at my side. The baby crib was empty. I remember before fainting down, my child was there, but now it's empty. And seeing Mrs. Jin in this situation, it's not helpful at all. Where is my baby, Mrs. Jian? She came towards me, hugged me. Many negative thoughts were coming in my mind. I feel very strange with her behavior. And where is Jungkook? Mrs. Jin, you have to be strong, my child, because I'm telling you it will break you and very bad about your belly. He is no more in this world, no more with us. He was strong like his mother. He fought for 14 hours, but the small bean didn't win the storage of blood. When he was born with his father's blood group A positive, and Jungkook wasn't taking my phone. She was so shocked. While listening to her now, she believed her child she carried for 9 months waiting for his arrival scene, then got to know he left her in this world. Why, no, you are lying. You can he leave? How can he leave his mother? No, please tell me it's not true. It's not true. He is alive. I know. Please don't do this with me. You yourself a mother, Mrs. Jian, she said and starts crying in her embrace, and she raised her head to calm her down. I'm sorry, Wan, but I had to do this to save my child, she thought as her tail left her eyes.
언제부터인지 곁에 내가 so nice. Oh la 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 la.
Back to present, I wept my tears remembering my painful part. It was very painful for me to forget. I just think about it. That day Jungkook came on time. Maybe my child was alive. Now he will turn 4 at the September. I hate him so much. Suddenly I heard a glass breaking sound, so I saw a figure coming out of kitchen. I was froze at my spot, about to pick up my phone. Then the voice stopped me.
정말 괜찮은 걸까? Oh my. When I
Stop right there, Wyatt. You remembered this voice. Her eyes started to get teary, but she held them before because this time she's strong. She turned around and looked at the man that she hated most standing in front of her. Became more muscular than before. Then their eyes met. She was desperate to look guilt in his eyes, but she find non-expect. She find hatred in them. One who gave you the permission to enter in my house, Jian? He looked at him with dark eyes that fled the hatred, only hatred for her. Jungkook, mind your language. I'm still older than you and I'm here for my kid, Jungmin. She is not surprised by his words, or she expected him to say the man she caught sleeping with Leah, the girl she always told her not to care about. On the same day she lost her kid, and that day to upwards she left Korea and started living in LA, focus on her father's business. She came back 3 months ago like destiny wanted her here. When Jungmin, right them. He's upstairs still sleeping. You can take him and please take care of the kid. I never knew you can be careless leaving your own blood at the dark alley, not caring how dangerous it is the world for a small little soul. He chuckled at her words and spoke. Jungmin, look who is talking, the one who left me, the one who left her newborn child. Jungkook, Jungmin is our child, one. Times came. Jungkook came back to his house after having an argument with Wan, and between that argument Wan fainted. He put her on couch and took Jungmin with her, but she was so confused and angry at the same time. How could she accuse him for cheating her? She still remembered what he told about their child is dead, and mostly she said his mother told her. She was stunned by her every words. Is he living a lie these years, or she is fooling him? The situation is his mother. He handed Jungmin to the maid as he is deep sleeping. He didn't wake and walked towards his mother. Mrs. Jung, do you find Jungmin? He nodded and she sighed in relief, not aware what's coming for her. Jungkook, I found him easily as he has a tracker on his shoes. But you know where I found him? I found him in the house you know. The house owner is none other than my first love, my ex-fiancée. Do you know what she did to me first? She accused me cheating on her, and you know with whom? Leah, my stepsister, the girl I hated from childhood, who took my father away from me. Secretly, she had the child. The child was died because of blood storage. If that's so, then who is Jungmin to me? The worst part, she told me you are the one who told her. I beg her son, beg in front of his mothers to tell what's happening with his life. He kneeled down in front of his mother while crying. He was so desperate to know the truth as his mother was crying with him and started speaking. Mrs. John, I'm sorry my kid, forgive me what I do. I used to save you and Jungmin. Your father come to know Wine's pregnancy. He was so angry as Leah liked you and want you to treat me as if I don't make Wine away from you. He will kill you both because if this is the story I make, I gave money to the doctors and nurse to keep their mouth shut and about cheating on her. It's also a part of my plan to make Wine hate you and leave you. Leah had mixed ceiling pins on your phone and removed your clothes to make it look like you cheated on her. You never did this. As Wine believes me, cause no mother has the courage to look her child dead body. I know I cruel to separate a kid for her mother, but I did to save my kid, to save you. They both were crying. Two days later, Wine was working in her office as she still don't forget what Jungkook told, that Jungmin is their kid, and still he didn't believe him. It's not like she doesn't want, she want to believe him, but her situation isn't helping. Soon her cabin door opens, the person enter in the cabin. Wine grated her teeth and spoke with her, looking, who is it? Wine, don't you know how to? She stops as he looked, none other than Jungkook, who has some file on his. He handed those files to Wine, and that's it. It was Jungmin's birth certificate and the DNA test that clearly shown Wine is his biological mother. She looked Jungkook with her teary eyes, who smiled softly, knowing she suffered more than him. After 2 months, Jungmin is so happy when she knew Wine is his mother. He stick with Wine 24/7 as someone snatched his mother away from Mrs. Jun. Apologized to Wine as she forgave, knowing he did to save her family. Jungkook and Wine ignore each other till now, rarely talk but still love each other. But in future, they will be blessed with another angel.
could be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we can do I'm low, you don't need to party, oh. I tell her what you're doing, no, we can go.